Hey, what's going on, guys? So this video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. As you can tell by the title, it's going to be a Destiny rant. And what you're seeing in the background, I know some of you guys are wondering, why am I seeing World War II footage? Well, that's very relevant to the video, so I'll get into that a little bit later. But I should probably preface, first of all, this is Domination, first match ever playing Domination within the Call of Duty series, not just World War II. But this is my first game of Domination ever, and I actually did really well, so I hope you guys enjoy that. But before I start with my rant, I should probably preface that this is purely opinion. If you're a Destiny 2 fan, I'm no way shitting on the game. I still like Destiny 2. I feel like as the game stands right now, it's very lackluster. I feel like Bungie has to do some major improvements to get back the fan base that they had when the game released. As I'm sure a lot of people feel that way, and I feel like it's, at this point, it's kind of a long shot. But to start off, I think I'm going to talk about a little bit of my history with the game, and why I was appealed with Destiny when it first came out. I did get into the Destiny series a little bit late. I played Destiny 1 about 2 weeks before Destiny 2 was set to release, so I was a little bit late. But the whole reason why I was really into Destiny and the mechanics of the game was because I was a very avid Borderlands player. Growing up, I played Borderlands 1 and 2 on my PS3, and then once I got my PS4, I ended up buying the Handsome Collection, which is Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel. So I was really into Borderlands. And the whole concept of grinding was nothing new to me. I was used to playing campaigns over and over again to get my Siren at a level 72. I still haven't completed it. I'm like a level 64, 65 maybe? So, like, I'm used to grinding for guns, trying to get the best gear. I was really into the whole concept of grinding. So when Destiny 2 was set to release, there was a lot of hype around it. My boyfriend Phantom really wanted the game, so I ended up pre-ordering the game for him, and he let me borrow Destiny 1 because he said, well, before you go and waste $60 on a game, why don't you play it and see if you actually like it? So he gave me his physical copy of Destiny 1. I played it, loved it. And then he ended up buying me Destiny 2. So I was really into it. I played Destiny 2 for months, religiously. It was the only game that I played. I think I kind of burnt myself out on it, and maybe that's why I haven't touched it. But I think more so it has to do with you kind of ran out of stuff to do. I mean, there wasn't really a lot of incentive when the exotic and legendary system was kind of broken. You know, I know a lot of people complained that they were having problems leveling up in the game. For me personally, my hunter was stuck at like a 290 for weeks, and it was mostly because the weapons that I was getting just weren't high enough. And I know a lot of that has to do with throttling and stuff like that. I know a lot of people complained about it, but it got to the point where, I mean, you kind of get sick of doing the same thing over and over, and I think that was the difference between Destiny and Borderlands for me, is because there was so much to do. You can have a solo experience, or you can play with friends, you know. There wasn't a set weekly thing to do, which I did like in the beginning. I did like that Destiny had like a weekly things that you can do on different planets and stuff, but I think Borderlands, for the longevity, It's grindable. You can do the bosses on your own. The raid was like fucking ridiculous in Destiny 2. I still haven't even done the raid because you need the right players to do it. Which, I mean, it's cool that they want players to get good, but at the same time, for me, the major appeal to it was the campaign mode. Just like it was in Borderlands, the campaign was great. But I think that's what Borderlands did right, was in the long run, it's still playable, you know. No. What I will say is that I played this game for so long, I think it came out in, I want to say August, that once November rolled around and World War II was set to release, I pre-ordered World War II because I think the huge appeal with this game was that it was boots on the ground, and Call of Duty kind of wanted to... A lot of people were complaining about Infinite Warfare, I know that. And they figured, well, let's go back to boots on the ground. And I think that's why a lot of people bought this game. But, so I ended up pre-ordering World War II. But even when I had the game in my hands, still I was playing Destiny 2. For probably a couple weeks to a month. And then eventually I got bored of the constantly logging in maybe once or twice a week. And doing my milestones, turning everything in, and then to be disappointed that you get weapons that are kind of lackluster. I mean, there were really good weapons in that game, and you don't get them, and then it turns into, well, what's the point of playing, you know? And trust me, like, I was a huge fan of Destiny. Destiny 2 was one of the first games that I actually bought merch for. I have a Destiny 2 hat, and I have a COD 6 Pop Funko, you know, so I was a big fan of this game. But it wasn't even so much that hearing the opinions of other people, it was, I think, more of just doing the same thing over and over for me. You know, like I said, there was really no incentive to log on if you know from experience that you're just going to get the same weapons over and over again, and you're not going to be able to level up in the time that you want to. It got frustrating. A couple weeks ago, even, like, I logged on to Destiny 2, and I think I played Crucible for one match, and then it was straight back to World War II, and I never in a million years thought I was going to be uploading Call of Duty content to this channel. I never thought I was going to be good enough to. And here, now I'm grinding my ass off in this game, trying to get good. And now I can't play Crucible. No, because it's a totally different atmosphere, you know, so it's kind of sad to think about. Like I said in the beginning of this video, Bungie needs to make some major improvements to get their fan base back, because I think a lot of people are in the same boat as I am, you know. So, no. I mean, overall, like, I love the concept of Destiny 2, of both games, but I feel like at this point it's kind of a long shot, you know. Yeah, so I think that's really all I have to say about the game. Like I said, I mean, I'm no way shitting on the game. I really hope that it can make a turnaround. I know there were supposed to be some updates. I'm not sure exactly if the game got updated yet. I'll have to check that out. I know that they added improvements with the Masterworks and stuff like that, but even that was kind of like, I'm not sure if really anything they do is going to be enough. I think something has to be changed drastically for people to start getting back in the game, and that's kind of sad. But before I end this video, I know I was kind of all over the place. I'm going to try not to edit it too much, because I want it to be kind of just a ranty video. But before I end the video, I would like some opinions on a new thing that I want to try with this channel, and that's going to be going over some collections that I have. As far as games go, I have a huge PS3 collection, kind of insane, as well as some maybe pickup videos. Me and Phantom go to a lot of game stores in the area, and I'm thinking of maybe, we usually don't get a whole lot of stuff all in one sitting, but I'm thinking maybe every 2 or 3 times we go that I'll make a video about what we pick up, what I pick up. If he decides to be part of it, then I'll show his stuff too, but I think that might be fun. I know it might not be for everybody. It's not going to be like a weekly thing because we don't go that often. Yeah, but let me know what you guys think of that. I think it'll be fun. So yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoy. Bye guys.
You carried the day. Nice work, soldier.